Hello, and welcome to another Nimble video tutorial. So I wasn't going to let another week go by without producing another video. Got a lot to talk about. Apparently, I just wanted to say that censorship is real, ladies and gentlemen. My original video demonstrating or my social media network site has been censored or deleted from YouTube. No warning, no email, no real explanation of what I did wrong. They just deleted the video. Luckily, LinkedIn, when you post a video on LinkedIn, they download a copy apparently, and it's still viewable through LinkedIn, so you can check the original video. I thought it was pretty cool. 7 minutes, and I built a full UI web page of a social media site. It got a lot of views, and in fact, a few people have reached out about actually building a social media website. So we'll see. Let's get into it. So after that website, I also demonstrated that the web components can be data bound. You can push data to them. And I decided to really look into what it would take in gathering information on building a real social media website. I also wanted to put Nimble through the paces on building content and more components. So I took a trip to the Tailwind UI website company. They build really nice UI components and sell them for people to use for their websites. And the difference, of course, as you know, Nimble kind of automates the process. It gets all of those UI components into a database or a structured format to be reused and exported in any format you want. So I decided to check out what they were building and see if I could reproduce their output in Nimble. So this video was simply to show off what I built. On their website, they have a blog cards. So I'm just going to show you some of the blog cards that I was able to create in Nimble, taken from a Tailwind's UI design. Simple cards. We've seen this stuff before. They have a contact card. Just some things that I threw together. Stay connected email form, some group tags, and then the marketing cards really started to get a little bit more detailed, have a little bit more content. All of this was, you can, if you visit the Tailwind's website, I'm sure you can pull these up and see where these came from. But it's about basically just spending, I guess, about a day going through things that I see on the website and see if I can read how easy it is for me to reproduce them using the Nimble IDE. I did discover, came up with an idea that would also enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of building these components. I'll talk about that new feature at the end. The sales card, membership. You've probably seen some of these before when you're ordering online. Then it gets a little bit more professional with panels. I think these are called hero panels or hero sections. Just to reproduce what they've built. I think these are my own selected images, free images I found on the web. Just making sure everything looks appropriate, it lines up. This is probably one of my favorites, really nice background image, good colors. I was also decided to play around with slider components, building custom slider components. And I think this is the last guy. Just a user tag, reusable. Yeah, the reusable tag component for users. Yeah, I think this was the one that I liked the most. I thought it was laid out pretty nice. So I spent about a day playing around with Tailwinds, looking at what they had created, and reproducing components and various elements in the Nimble platform. Along the way, I discovered an idea or a feature that I may add to the toolbox. At the time you select your display mode here, it's how the element will be injected inside your form or frame. When the moment you use anything other than if you use inline block or block settings, usually you end up clicking on the element to adjust the width of the element so that it doesn't automatically extend over, or you want to make it responsive. So I'm thinking about the ability of adding a percent setting so that you can inject an element and determine the maximum width or a percentage of the overall width that you want this element to adhere to. So if you had 5 columns across the screen, you could set the percent width to 20% and then just insert 5 elements with 5 clicks, and it'll automatically be justified at the time you inject it so that you don't have to go in and manually edit that property just to make things faster. Just something I learned as or felt as I continued to use the tool, how I could speed the process up. Let's hope this video doesn't get censored. The Nimble solution, putting it through its paces and making it get better and better. Thank you for watching.